A blessed Friday to us and happy Easter paghihapon kay Octave pa man. We're already on the 6th day of the octave, and since it is octave, 2 more Sundays and we will be completing the full gear of celebrating what Easter is all about, since it is the very heart of our faith. Today's gospel reading presents a very interesting dimension of the third apparition or appearance of Jesus to the disciples after he was raised from the dead, in a very special way within the context of fishing, since the first disciples he called were fishermen. In fact, there was a very beautiful movie about this episode, that those other disciples who were not originally fishers, like Nathanael and Thomas, they were being trained how to hold the what do you call that, the rudder, no? Kaya di man sila mananagat. But anyway, the dimension that I would like to use in our reflection today is this. As a student, I remember riding also or on board of one of these boats that are used in fishing in the Sea of Galilee. And our professor gave us a lecture. And he used this episode of the gospel today. He said, you know, fishermen in this part of the world, when they throw their nets, it's always on the left side. Kaysa yun man ang left, ana. No? And never on the right side, kay makikaw. So what did Jesus command Peter? Throw the net on the right side. And Peter, who was an expert fisherman, would have laughed, no? Because that's not the conventional one, the conventional way. But even then, Peter followed. And so they caught a large amount of fish. In our lives, we sometimes put God in a constant understanding that He will do this and He will do that. Sometimes even to our, to our willing, at our gustuhan ba? But God also acts in unconventional ways. And these are the things that should make us realize that in unexpected ways, God does His way of touching us. We cannot command Him. After all, He is God. So whether He says, turn the net backwards or forwards, for as long as He is the one telling us, we have to do. He is the master of all trades, after all. And so this is what happened in today's gospel reading. And the reminder remains, we have to be always open. We have to make our hearts always perceptive or receptive to whatever He does in our lives. And the only thing that we can do is not just being amazed, but greatly thanking Him for whatever He does in our lives for the good of all of us. Amen.